Hi everybody, this is Jessica the Book Rock Goddess and
Jade Artistic Word Lush, and thank you for joining us today for our new show, Life After the Last Page, where we will be discussing life after the happily ever after. And today, basically, it's going to be our discussion on life after happily ever after in Austen land.
yes, we want to know if life is happily ever after.
Oh, yes, boy, do we have some gossip for you.
Yes, we do. So you'll have to decide, are they going to make it or not?
Going down the drain.
Exactly. And we have good news to share and a whole bunch, so we might as well get started. First off, I want to take you over to Mansfield Park to our dear friends Fanny and Edmund.
Oh, they're not making it.
Yeah, Edmund Bertram.
They shouldn't even started to begin with. It should have been her and Mr. Crawford from the beginning.
Well, I don't know about Crawford. I don't know because, that whole deal with, his Edmund's sister. But anyway.
Well, mind you, I saw her the other day, and she was on the phone.
Was she?
Yes. And I heard her talking to Mr. Crawford, letting him know that she was very, very sorry. She had made a huge mistake. Now, mind you, I don't know exactly what she's specifically talking about, but she was telling him she made a huge mistake and begging him for forgiveness.
Uh-oh. Well, I wonder what that huge mistake was. Well,
I also heard they were on the rock, so...
Yes, I did hear there was trouble in paradise. But, I'm sorry. Edmund, I really like you.
I feel like he's settled anyway. She needs better.
He's just so fickle. He was so fickle. I told Fanny, I said, she had a crush on him since she was a child. Sometimes those crushes need to move on and you need to experience new things, but she couldn't let a sleeping dog lie, so she just had to hold on to that. And, and I seriously think that in Edmund's mind, he thinks he's settled, but that's just me. That's my opinion. I love them. I do love them dearly, and I hope, everything works out for the best. But, Edmund, if I were you, I might start looking for a lawyer. Just saying. Anyways, moving on to the Pharaohs. Everybody knows the Pharaohs, and everybody knows scandal of Lucy Pharaohs and Robert Pharaohs. Lucy has now been arrested, people. This is such a scandal for the Pharaohs family. Well, I'm not surprised, but for the Pharaohs family, it's devastating. Not only have they lost their son and brother, now Lucy is being charged with the possible murder of Robert. And that girl, but then again,
I don't know how she's going to get out of this one, though. All signs point to her.
I don't know either, and apparently the cops have enough on her to arrest her. And do you know?
I don't blame her, though. That man, ugh.
Well, that girl knew what she was getting into. I am sorry. She either had this plan from the beginning or something, because you know what? That girl knew exactly what was happening, because look at what she did with Edward. She just did something.
Yeah.
Poor Edward and all that mess she created.
Oh, what
and
about
then went to Robert. Oh, yes. Edward and Eleanor. Let me say, I was visiting Eleanor, and I heard from her, they're seeing a marriage counselor. She said, and I quote, this is from her, that every marriage has its problems. But you didn't hear this from me. Well, yes, you did. Go ahead.
What are they doing? Bore each other to death?
I think she just wants somebody a little more exciting. Edward is just so steady and, he's so rock solid. And
she needs herself a nightly.
Yes, she's bored. She's bored. But then again, I told her she's got to liven up her appearance and she's got to, get off the front. She got.
Like I said, she needs herself a nightly.
Yeah, she's
about that too.
Oh yes, the nightly thing. Well, Little Spice sometimes is too much. But I had heard they had a huge argument at the Woodhouse Girl, and I heard you were there. And
man,
so you need to tell me about that.
Find out about that. I know I was gonna get an earful. Okay.
You were seen. You were seen, and we were supposed to be out that day. What were you out doing without me?
I figured I'd get an early shopping in.
Oh, okay.
I didn't need you saying you need to stop.
Well, that's true.
I get what I really wanted out the way and get the little bit of stuff left.
I tend to tell you not to overshop. Okay, yeah. Okay, well tell me
I went to go over there to get something to eat at the Woodhouse Grill. All of a sudden, things start flying on the building. Things, people, everything.
Things and people.
People are running, things are flying.
Oh, good Lord.
Well, all of a sudden, Mr. Knightley comes out and he's followed totally, quickeningly by Emma.
Oh, goodness.
She's fast-paced right out the door right after him. And he goes, Emma. And she stops. She's obviously angry.
Oh, yeah.
And she stops dead in her tracks right when he raised his voice and said, Emma, I am severely disappointed in you. And she looked at him and he goes, what does he usually tell her?
Oh, badly done, Emma. Badly done.
Badly done, Emma. Badly done.
Oh, not again. He needs to get off that horse.
Yeah, well,
Lord.
I think those are the words that calm her down, though.
It must be because, I think it makes her
realize that she's acting a fool. But he causes her to be the fool.
He does do that sometimes.
Oh, well.
He does do that, but
oh well, they made up. It's all good.
Yeah, I heard that they got kind of caught on Box Hill that night. I had heard about that.
They get caught every now and again.
Yeah, because I heard their makeup is pretty steamy.
Everybody wants themselves a Knightley.
Yes, that's like the makeup. Woo-wee. Anyways,
Yeah.
Anyways, oh. Speaking of the Knightleys and stuff, did you hear? Oh goodness gracious! Did you hear about Jane and Frank Churchill? Oh, did you hear about that? Oh my goodness! After 4.5 years, she is finally filing.
Oh, I am good.
Filing for divorce.
Good. He finally got his butt caught.
What? Yeah. The pictures have been all over town. What is he supposed to expect, people? He is denying it to Kingdom Come, apparently. But hello.
Well, we all know how Lydia Wickham is.
Well,
she's always been a little scandalous out here and there doing whatever she darn well pleases. And seeing as she's very well newly divorced.
Well, that's true.
You know, she's on the market.
And on the hunt, apparently.
Apparently so. And he's a snipping.
Well, apparently in his defense, and I will say in his defense, the only things that were in these photos was them kind of whispering close together and her touching him.
No, he's always been a little.
But you know how Lydia is. If it's touching here, it'll be touching somewhere else. And he got money. And you know how their mother is.
Yep.
Which is
why she was with Wickham in the first place.
That is true. That is true. But on a lighter note, let's move on because, enough said about them. Anyways.
Nothing we don't expect.
Catherine and Henry Tilney are having a baby.
Oh, yay, I love them.
Yes.
Here it's doing Christmas.
It is. And after she's had such a hard time with conceiving, after everything I think it was just the stress of the trial and everything else and everything he put her through. Do you know, I think you knew better than I did. Didn't you talk to her last month or something like that?
Yeah, John Thrope's going to prison for 18 years.
Oh, good. Maybe he'll get himself some medical help while he's in there because that man is one loony bird.
Yep.
He has some issues.
You think they're going to name a disease after him? Throat disease?
He
can't take no throat disease.
Yes, he just could not leave them alone and sending all those nasty letters to Henry and threatening him. Oh my gosh, that boy has something wrong with him. Anyways, but on another bright note, I'm sorry, not Emma. I'm so sorry.
She ain't pregnant.
Oh, well, yeah. We're talking about pregnancy.
Oh, you're automatically, aren't you?
Yes, I was.
Guess what? You missed the baby shower of the century.
Well, you heard let me tell you first. It was announced. Apparently, Elizabeth and Darcy are having a girl.
Oh, I already know.
Well, damn. Okay, well, tell me.
Because you were over at Molly's house.
No, Mary Musgrove, not Molly. I was visiting Mary Musgrove.
Oh.
She had the twins. Lord, I don't even know how that woman gets pregnant with her husband fishing all the time.
Oh, well, I was at the baby shower, and you know who showed up?
Who showed up?
Miss Lady Catherine de Burgh.
Oh, good Lord. Lady Catherine de Burgh. Oh, that woman, did she cause a scene?
Oh, she caused a big scene.
Oh, good Lord, that
and
woman.
my poor Jane.
Oh, Jane.
Who threw this party?
Oh, did she have it at Netherfield?
Yes, she had it at Netherfield.
I heard they were having the baby shower, but you know, with everything going on with Mary, I just
This is why I go.
Yeah, it's good. Did you take us a present?
Yes.
Was it a big present?
It was the biggest present there.
Oh, good. But I had heard, well, we'll get to that too in a minute. You keep telling me about Lady Catherine.
Okay, Lady Catherine comes barging in, mind you. Her and her old haggerty self. Barging in going, that gold-digging, man-stealing hussy hoe.
Oh, good Lord.
That baby is in no relation to me, and I want a paternity test because there is no way that baby is it.
She is got to stop, people. She just has to stop. What is her problem?
It took 3 men to drag her out.
Oh, good Lord.
She barged herself right in and was fighting her way to stay in on her way out.
Well, you heard about Carolyn Bagley.
Oh, yeah, her and her alcoholism problem.
Oh, well, no, she just got, Lindsay Lohan and her got arrested or something because she was in the car grabbing the wheel, and Lindsay wasn't even drunk, but they couldn't tell because they had open alcohol in the car. So Lindsay's being charged with open intoxication. You would think she would leave that girl alone. Lindsay's had too much trouble. Caroline needs to get herself together. Ever since
Caroline, sweetie, you're putting the family name to shame.
Ever since Darcy turned you down.
Get some help.
Oh, well, you know, she was chasing the wrong man from the get-go. She needs to move on and admit she has a problem and get some something.
Get some help.
Get some something. Okay, anyways, at the attendance I heard at the baby shower, I heard that Anne Wentworth, Rick Wentworth's wife, left like $150,000 donation to charity in the name of the baby.
Oh.
Yeah, I said we might have had a big present, but they had the most expensive present. Lordy,
I didn't see that. Maybe I was too,
mingling or something.
Yeah, mingling with somebody or something.
I don't know. That was so sweet of them. I was like, I heard that Elizabeth was just straight up tickle pink. And I was like, that is so
they
nice.
Needed it, but
well, I think that's why they did it, because when a couple has everything, really, what better way to do is donate to a children's charity in the name of your child to be.
Right.
That is just the most awesome thing. You guys are awesome.
They could have done it themselves.
Yes, you guys are just awesome. And you want to hear something even along the lines of that whole section? Miss Elizabeth Elliot has been seen, mind you, with William Elliot, her distant cousin, the one that was chasing around Anne, that she turned down.
Oh, man, I have no idea about this. You need to fill me in.
Well, apparently Elizabeth and William were seen on the beach getting quite close and snuggly. That man is a
Usually they like to keep that thing. Usually their life lately has been pretty quiet.
Well, yes, I understand that. And then but Elizabeth's always kind of had a thing for him, and since he's the next in line for the title, he wants the title as baronet, and she apparently wants to help him get it. So she wants to keep it in the family name.
Well, I ain't got no more gossip. How about you?
I really don't have any more. That's all we have in Austen land right now, but I'm sure in times to come we will have some more.
Yep. Well, stay tuned and look for any more of these episodes, because there are going to be more than just Austen land.
Yes, we have some other friends that are just as juicy, and they fill us in on everything.
Yes,
so stay tuned to the next episode.
And we hope you enjoyed this little show.
So we hope you stay tuned and subscribe to our show, which is named
Life After the Last Page.
Exactly.
And we're out.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye-bye.